Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you what is Bitcoin and its characteristic. So let's go with me together. The definition of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a form of digital currency created by and held electronically. No one controls it. There is no company, institution or bank that control Bitcoin. It means it is a decentralized currency. Bitcoin aren't things like dollars or euros and other conventional currency. They're produced by people and increasingly business, running computer all around the world, using software that solve mathematical problems. It's a first example of growing category of money known as cryptocurrency. Here is the image of Bitcoin. It's just like a variable in a core of a circle. You can see it here. Let's move on. Moreover, Bitcoin can be used to buy things electronically on the internet. In that sense, it's like conventional currency like dollar, euros, or yen, which are also traded digitally. Today, there are a lot of websites which accept Bitcoin as a payment process like Pulse.io, Bitrefill.com, WordPress.com, 4chan.org, and so on. Here it is a payment proof of a Bitcoin payment. Okay, so who created it? Absolutely, a software developer called Satoshi Nakamoto proposed a Bitcoin, which was an electronic payment system based on mathematical proofs. The idea was to produce a currency independent of any central authority, transferable electronically, more or less instantly, with very low transaction fee. Later on, in October 2008, Nakamoto published a paper on the cryptography mailing list at matsdao.com describing the Bitcoin digital currency. Finally, in January 2009, Nakamoto released the first Bitcoin software that launched the network of the first unit of the Bitcoin cryptocurrency called Bitcoins. And who print it? Actually, there is no one who prints Bitcoin as dollar and euro that print by a central bank or federal bank. This currency isn't physically printed in a shadow by a central bank, unaccountable to population and making its own rules. Those banks can simply produce more money to cover national debt, thus devaluing their currency. For instance, in January 1923, France and Belgian troops occupied the Ruhr, the industrial region of Germany in the Ruhr Valley. To ensure this, inflation was exacerbated when workers in Ruhr went on a general strike and German government printed more money in order to continue paying for them. That action was created a hyperinflation in Weimar Republic. So you can see that when government want to cover their national debt, they need to print more money. When they print a lot of money, they will devaluing their currency. So that activity cannot happen with Bitcoin. Instead, Bitcoin is created digitally by a community of people that anyone can join. Bitcoin are mined using computing power in a distributed network. This network also processes transactions made with virtual currency, effectively making Bitcoin its own payment method. That's why You can't churn out unlimited Bitcoin because it is a Bitcoin protocol. The rule that make Bitcoin work say that only 21 million Bitcoin can ever be created by miner. Okay, let's move to the 7 characteristic of Bitcoin with me. The first characteristic of Bitcoin is that it is decentralized. The Bitcoin network isn't controlled by one central authority. Every machine that mines Bitcoin and process transactions made up a part of network, and machines work together. That means that in theory, one central authority can tinker with monetary policy and cause a meltdown, or simply decide to take people Bitcoin away from them, as a Central European Bank decided to do in Cyprus in early 2013. And if some part of the network goes offline for some reason, the money keeps on flowing. Second, it's easy to set up. Conventional banks make you jump through hoops simply to open bank account. Setting up merchant account for payment is another task beset by bureaucracy. However, you can set up a Bitcoin address in seconds, no question asked, and with no fee payable. Third, it is anonymous, where kind of user can hold multiple account address and they are linked to name, address, or other personally identifying information, just like passport, identity card, or your driver license. You do not need to provide any personal information in order to create Bitcoin address or Bitcoin account. Okay, number 4. It's completely transparent. Bitcoin stores details of every single transaction that ever happened in the network in a huge version of general ledger called blockchain. The blockchain tells all. If you have publicly used Bitcoin address, anyone can tell how many Bitcoin are stored at that address, and they just don't know that it's yours. There are methods that people can take to make their activity more opaque on the Bitcoin network. Those such as not using the same Bitcoin address consistently and not transferring a lot of Bitcoin to single address. 5. Transaction fees are too cheap. You can send money and it will arrive minutes later as soon as Bitcoin network and process the payment. Also, your bank sometimes charge your transaction fee a lot from a country to a country or from a state to a state. First, it is fast. When you send money from your Bitcoin address to another Bitcoin address, it will appear within a minute. You do not need to wait for a few days or for an hour or so on. It is an instant transaction. Number 7. It is non-repudiate. When your Bitcoin are sent, there's no getting them back unless the reception return them to you. They're gone forever. So Bitcoin has a lot of good going for it in theory, but how does it work in practice? So let's find me more at another video. Okay, let's move to conclusion. For my conclusion, I think that Bitcoin is considered as a decentralized currency and become very popular payment method for electronic payment because of it is transparent and fast. Nowadays, people gradually turn to know Bitcoin and hold it rather than conventional currency. In my opinion, Bitcoin will be the most popular payment in method in the near future. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel. Okay, bye bye.